people will hold you hostage to their standards. Let me tell you something about the standards of other people. It can be quite hypocritical, because the truth of the matter is they're really no better than you. The truth of the matter is they're no better than you because they indulge with you. The problem is you're no longer dancing to the beat of their drum. And that's when they start holding you up on this thing here. Hallelujah. That's when they start putting you in a low place and themselves up on a pedestal. See, you wouldn't have no problem with what I do if I did it with you. But you have I don't hear nobody want to talk to me no more. But you all of a sudden have an issue with what I do because it's no longer with you. I can't get no help, but I feel like having church anyhow. Touch your neighbor and tell your neighbor, oh yeah, you better stay covered up. Because even the people that want you to think they're comfortable around you and you can just let your head down, they're waiting on an opportunity to snuff you out. You've got to imagine that there were people who were all vying for Naaman's position. In my conclusion today, because I think I'd have lost them, but let me conclude with this. In my conclusion today, brothers and sisters, I wanted to come from the possible perception of Naaman during this time, because Naaman understands, Elder Mama, what he has. Naaman, he's not estranged to his condition. He understands his condition. I am a leper. I am a leper. The other thing is, though, I am heralded. I am honored. I am celebrated. How can you be celebrated, Mother Binyar? How can you be celebrated and deficient? Brothers and sisters, I don't know about you, but I really, Eric, been loving the Marvel and the DC comic recreations and the movies that they've been putting out. And the Dark Knight trilogy has just been just one of my absolute favorites of all time. The problem that I've been noticing, though, Eric, with the Dark Knight Rises, with Man of Steel, with the Amazing Spider-Man, what I've been noticing, even with the Avengers, I've been noticing that more people today in the 21st century has made it important or intricate to know the identity of the hero. When I was a child coming up, all Clark Kent had to do was go in the booth with his glasses on, and he would spin around in the booth. And when he came out like something to me. Nobody knew he was Clark Kent. Nobody knew. How could you not know? Clark is never around when Superman is back. How could you not know? But the power of who they were was in the hiding of their true identity. And so now we have made it accustomed that although we appreciate our heroes, we got to know everything about them. But what you don't understand is knowing that Bruce Wayne is Batman will discredit the power that Batman has. Hence him being the Dark Knight, because the details of his persona in the day must be hidden for the purpose of what he must do at night. I need you to shake somebody by the hand. Tell them, keep your armor on, keep your armor on. If someone was to stab Bruce Wayne, he would be hurt. But if they were to try to cut Batman, his armor would protect and put up a resistance. Are you listening to me? Don't let nobody make you take off your armor. Are you listening to me in here? Touch your neighbor, tell your neighbor, you can't unmask me. So I know we're in an hour where everybody's saying, take your mask off, be free. It's all right, you got it. I'm telling you all in here today, keep your mask on. Nobody needs to know exactly how bad things are going in your life. Put your armor on and start rejoicing. Naaman, an honorable man, favored of the Lord, favored of his master, a wondering if this is going to be the day when he picks up his sword to swing it, that his arm falls off. Would this be the day that his skin begin to peel because of the heat of the sun during the battle? Would this be the day, Evangelist Smith, that an ear falls off? He can no longer hear instruction. Would this be the day he loses his teeth and can no longer give commands? Would this be the day that he goes blind because of his disease? When you know your condition and you have an assignment, you live in fear and trembling, wondering if when you go to operate, will this be the day that all my secrets come out? Will this be the day that someone tries to expose me? Will this be the day that I lose myself? Will this be the day? And I know some of y'all in here act like you ain't never been there. But let me talk to all the heroes of their home. You're the sole breadwinner. You're the provider of your household. Have you ever lived in fear? Will this be the day I lose my job? Will this be the day I don't hear nobody? All the lights go out and I can't pay the bill. Will this be the day the house goes up in smoke? It's a dangerous thing when you've got a position but you live in fear. Can I admit to you that regardless of my exterior, there's a fear up underneath my armor? Will this be the day everybody leaves my church? Will this be the day nobody wants to hear me again? Brothers and sisters, I came to preach that you have not lived until you lived in fear. That's where humility comes in. Because every time you wake up, am I preaching too hard? Am I preaching too long? And every day you wake up at the same opportunity that you had the day before is present. You all call the praise. Because anywhere between 5 o'clock Friday and 7 o'clock Saturday morning, you could have gotten a pink slip. You could have gotten an eviction notice. But I dare you, I double dog dare you. Shake a neighbor by the hand. Tell them, neighbor, I don't have the time to explain to you the details of my fears. But just know I have them. I have fears. But what I'm glad about is when I get in the presence of the Lord, my fears are eradicated. Will I be the best dad? Will I be the best mom? Am I taking care of my children? Will they call me blessed? It's a fear. I feel like preaching. I ain't got no help in here. It's a fear. Am I being the best husband? The best wife? Am I ready for the next level? Am I really going to be successful? Am I really going to go in the door? Will I really be homeless? Is this really happening to me? I don't hear nobody saying nothing. Will I ever make enough? Will I ever have enough? Will I ever be able to own? Will I ever be able to purchase? Will it ever really be my time? It's a fear. And don't listen. We're living day to day, trying to figure out if God's mercy is going to cover us tomorrow morning. Some of y'all in here right now go sit here and look at me, but you got a fear about something this week. I got a deadline, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to meet it. But my God should be well. If I've been preaching here, I tell you I would. I want to tell somebody, regardless of the court case, regardless of what you're going through, God told me to tell you, keep your uniform on. I don't hear nobody shake somebody by the hand Keep your uniform on. Can y'all give me 5 more minutes to preach? Can y'all give me 5 more minutes? I know you're hot, but come on, let's have a little summer church. Shake your neighbor by the hand like you feel like having a summer jam. And tell the neighbor, I don't care what's going on. Keep your uniform on. Don't you dare quit. Don't you dare give up. He done covered you this long, and then he covered you all this time. Surely, I said surely, he's able. I just heard the Lord say, he's been speaking to me all week. He said, son, just keep swinging your sword. I'm got to be shy. I thought there was going to be a praise, because I came in the city to tell you all today, I don't care what happened, don't stop swinging. Fight. Although you're burdened, although you're in fear, although you don't know the outcome, although you're not sure how things are going to turn out, I heard God say, when you get up in the morning, fight. I don't hear nobody, but I'm preaching to y'all, but I don't hear you talking back to me. I don't care how bad things have gotten. You better not stop swinging, because if you stop swinging, people will notice what's really going on with you. That's how we hide it. We hide what's really happening when we keep swinging. Yes, sir. I dare you, leave your place and go tell 3 people, keep on swinging. Understand what I'm saying? But there's some people right now that were contemplating quitting, contemplating giving up, contemplating throwing in the towel. But I heard the Lord say to tell y'all, you better get your sword in hand, and you better keep on swinging. And don't you dare let the devil defeat you, because you're closer today to your breakthrough than you've ever been in your life. But you gotta trust God. What y'all say about it? And you better keep on swinging. It hasn't happened yet. You said, Lord, I'm still waiting on you to heal me and do this for me. But I heard the Lord say, you better tell her to pick up her sword and keep on swinging. It's natural for us to think about our deficiencies and wonder whether or not our deficiencies will get the best of us. But I heard, shoot, I feel like preaching. I said I heard God say to tell y'all, fight the good fight of faith. Tell your neighbor, believe in God. Sounds easy, but it's not as easy as it sounds. You ain't got to preach a neighbor. Get a preaching neighbor and preach to him and tell him, neighbor, holding on to what God said sounds easier than it is to be done. But every day I gotta fight. God say to tell y'all, contend for the faith that was once delivered unto the saints. Fight on your weekdays. Fight on your vulnerable days. I might as well get out of here. I feel like having church. Slap somebody. Tell them you better fight. When you go back to work in the morning, fight. When you go home tonight, fight. Tell the devil you coming on strong, but it ain't enough to make me quit. like you're going crazy. Tell them, neighbor, I don't mean to bother you, but I'm about to shout. And when I shout, just scoot over. Give me a little room, cause I got a reason to praise him. Cause I'm still fighting. I should have been threw in the towel. According to others, they said, give it up. It ain't for you. But I heard, wow, I heard God say, if I be for you, who can? Good God Almighty, I feel like church. Shake somebody. Shake somebody. Come on, neighbor, you better help me. Cause today is your day for deliverance. The devil thought when he hit you this past week, it was over. But tell your neighbor, today I'm armored up, I'm suited, I'm dressed, I'm ready. My sword is sharp, my shield is polished, my helmet is tight, and I'm ready. And I said I'm ready. Now. You better shout. You better shout like you believe it. Shake your neighbor. Say, neighbor, I don't mean to bother you, but do you know how close I came to walking out? Do you